Hello, Andy, the Maniacal Cinephile here with my thoughts on the Purge, election year. The franchise that makes you realize your neighbors would be twisted serial killers if they could.
Yeah, stupid law.
In 2025, 2 years after Part 2, Police Sergeant Leo Barnes becomes head of security for U.S. Senator Charlene Roan, who is running for U.S. President. Roan vows to eliminate the Purge after the loss of her family and because it targets the innocent lower class.
She's kind of like a female Bernie Sanders.
Only younger and less sexy.
For being anti-Purge, the new founding fathers of America want her dead. So this year on Purge night, no one, including government officials, is granted immunity. She should take the hint that they're trying to kill her. The senator's security is infiltrated by the new founding fathers, but Barnes rescues her by blowing up her house with his cell phone. What?
Why did he rig her house to blow?
What if he accidentally butt-dialed?
So Barnes and Senator Roan must survive the night on the streets, or be sacrificed by the state. Frank Grillo as Leo Barnes was my favorite character in Part 2, so I'm glad he's back. Elizabeth Mitchell plays Senator Roan and is another highlight. The character is likable and has good intentions.
Oh, come on, she was merely the damsel in distress.
On their journey, Barnes and the Senator are joined by some anti-Purge rebels.
They work at a deli store.
There's the female badass Lainey Rucker, sidekick Marcos, and then there's Joe Dixon. Audiences are either going to love him or find him annoying.
Some of the dialogue was cringeworthy.
For example, did he really just say, "What in the Mississippi, folk?" Did he really just say, "Good night, blue cheese"? Did he really just say, "Waffles and pussy"? Did he really just say, "Whole mess of Negroes"? Joe's unnecessary comedic relief really conflicted with the tone of the movie. The Purge election year is a passable sequel. It doesn't improve much, but is probably the most relevant installment due to this year's election.
You mean that wasn't footage from a Trump rally?
However, to me, after Anarchy, Part 3 felt a little scaled back. A decent amount of the action takes place in a deli store, in a van, or surprisingly empty streets. An interesting idea included foreigners coming to America from all over the world to purge, dressing up like US presidents.
Too bad they're killed as soon as they're introduced.
It was hard to see Abraham Lincoln get shot again.
However, the crazies out in the street took a backseat to mercenaries this time around. I would like the sequel a lot more if it weren't for some of the awkward performances and dialogue. I already mentioned Joe, but the shoplifting girls were just terrible. Did she really just say, "I want my candy bar, cocksucker"? Poetry. The Purge is a great concept and conversation starter. At the end of the movie, the Purge is no more, and supporters of the new founding fathers begin to riot. So without the Purge, will crime rise once again? It's something to think about.
I can relate to the Purge due to my misuse of laxatives.
So would I recommend The Purge election year? Well, this is a movie where you have to know your audience. The theater was full of rowdy teenagers.
I almost had another outburst.
Good thing we did our breathing exercises.
Little bastards! Greasy shits!
Out of the three, I would have to say that Anarchy is my favorite. Part 3 has some laughably bad moments, but is a fitting end to the series and has enough positives to give a slight thumbs up. This has been Andy, the Maniacal Cinephile.
Thanks for watching.
And see you next time.
Yeah, Purge night!
I can't see shit in this mask.
Fuck! Shit!